Welcome to this video on the poem Indian Weavers by Sarojini Naidu. This piece explores the craft of weaving through the lens of traditional Indian culture. Sarojini Naidu, known as the Nightingale of India, was a renowned poet and political leader. Her work is celebrated for its musical quality, symbolic language, and deep connection to Indian traditions and human emotions. In the poem Indian Weavers, the poet asks weavers about their work at 3 distinct times of day. Their responses beautifully mirror the 3 major stages of human life: birth, marriage, and death. It moves through these phases, using the rhythm of the loom to reflect the cyclical nature of existence. Each stage is characterized by specific colors and purposes within the weaver's craft.
Using the hours of a single day to illustrate the progression of a human lifespan. Within this framework, every garment produced at a specific hour represents a fixed, unchangeable stage of existence. Understanding the weaving process becomes the key to understanding the poem's view on time. This chronological timeline begins at the break of day. In stanza 1, the weavers are crafting a blue robe, specifically intended for a newborn child. Naidu describes the color of this garment by comparing it to the wing of a halcyon. The halcyon is a kingfisher, a bird known for these crisp, striking blue feathers. By combining morning light, a fresh blue garment, and the imagery of the bird, the poet captures a sense of absolute innocence. Stanza 1 establishes the baseline of life, defining birth as an era of singular, uncorrupted energy. The poem then shifts forward to the fall of night. Within the poem's architecture, these few hours represent the passage of decades. The subject of the weaver's work is now a queen, and the simple blue robe of infancy has been replaced by an intricate marriage veil. This transition from a single blue thread to a complex, multicolored veil mirrors the shift from childhood into the elaborate social rituals and ceremonies of adult life. The text in stanza 2 introduces a new chromatic palette, the purple and green plumes of a peacock. These feathers offer a contrast to the solid blue of the kingfisher. They are layered, iridescent, and visually dense. Purple and green are colors historically linked to royalty, celebration, and material richness. This imagery aligns with the reality of a person's middle years, a period defined by romantic love, communal ceremony, and active participation in the world. Stanza 2 illustrates that the middle stage of life is our most active era, defined by the vibrant, overlapping colors of worldly fulfillment. The final stage of the day brings the moonlight chill. The weaver's workspace grows quiet, losing the warmth of the previous hours. The weavers themselves have changed. They are no longer crafting for a celebration, but are now described as solemn and still. The final stanza reveals the nature of their work. They are weaving a funeral shroud for a dead man. The shroud is described as white as a feather and a cloud, stripping away previous colors to leave only absolute white. This absence of color and the onset of cold represent a final detachment, where the vibrant activities of life are replaced by the purity and silence of death. The poem traces a direct line through these colors, from the blue of the morning to the purple of the evening to the white of midnight. By using the routine labor of weaving to map out human aging, Naidu suggests that the end of life is as inevitable as the end of a workday. This framing of the life cycle as a natural sequence of work and rest offers a path towards the peaceful acceptance of our final journey.
Ultimately, the poem highlights the dignity of labor. The weavers are portrayed not just as workers, but as symbolic artists who connect individual human lives to the broader tapestry of society and tradition. Thank you for watching this overview of Sarojini Naidu's Indian Weavers. We hope you enjoyed exploring the deep symbolism behind this classic poem.